is one that is only given out when it's warranted. Not necessarily every year. And we call it the Christopher Montague Servant Leadership Award. Our oldest son, Christopher, was our region's first field sales leader. He loved helping people. He was driven by the energy he received when a new agent realized that they could win in our business. On many occasions, he would give up a holiday or a weekend to spend time at the office to train a new agent. You could say that he had a special charisma because he walked into every room looking to be of help to whoever he found. He was absolutely driven by it. You can see it in his face. In 2013, he won the USHA Phoenix Award for Field Sales Leadership. He went on to help Terrena build the office that still exists today in Atlanta, Georgia. He had a servant's heart, and he loved this company for how it allowed him to make money, yes, but to help people in the process. Help clients, yes, but to help people just like all of us who walk into this business skeptical and then realize that we have a very unique opportunity in the world of USHA. People who start off scared and hungry, then realize that while the money is amazing, helping people in the process makes all the hard work make sense. So who wins this award? Past winners are my friend Doug Krull, Joe Baskin. Last year, you know who won it if you were here, Mr. Carson Rogers. The criteria is that we're looking for someone who displays a unique work ethic with the attitude of a servant leader and has proven a deep belief in USHA and our mission of hope for the life-changing opportunity that it is. So, in order to explain a very unique thing that happened this year, I feel like I need to go all the way back to George Washington. So everybody knows who George Washington was, right? Of course, he was the guy who may or may not have said that he did indeed chop down the cherry tree. Remember the guy that said, "I cannot lie, I chopped down the cherry tree," right? Well, I think we even found out recently that maybe that's not even true, but whatever. What we do know for sure was that after the Revolutionary War, because people knew nothing else, they wanted George Washington to be the king of the New World. He would have had absolutely no problem stepping into that role and living out the rest of his days as king. Of course, you know, if that would have happened, we would most likely still have a monarch in charge of this country today. America would have never existed, and I would argue that the entire world would look nothing like it does today. I mean, imagine a world with no rock and roll, just EDM. Okay, I think you get it. You're with me, right? Would have been bad. You see, when George Washington said, "I'll not be your king, but I'll step down and I'll hand the office to the next person duly elected by the people," it was the absolute first time in world history that power over a country changed hands without bloodshed. I absolutely love comparing this amazing company to our country because of the freedom that it's brought to this USHA family of people. So back to present day, over the past 3 years, as Ben Fredericks came along and started his career working with Daniel, and then Frank McKirtzis came along working with Daniel and Ben, and then through all of their hard work, the team grew and grew. Daniel Benz found himself in a position where Ben and Frank deserved to be promoted. This meant that Daniel was going to promote out half of his team and 70% of his production. I mean, he had just signed a big fat 5-year lease, spent a crazy amount of money on cubicles and all the other things that it takes to make an office work. And I want you to know, I think you get it, most of the time, unfortunately, in our company, people that go through something like that don't make it back. Mainly because of the damage it does to their ego. They start blaming and crying and acting terrible. And okay, look, I'm not going to stand up here and tell you that Daniel didn't have a bad day. with that realization. But I want to share with you how he worked through this. Daniel said to me behind closed doors, I had to decide if I really believed in this opportunity or not. But I absolutely do. I'm so happy for Ben and Frank and the people on their team and the opportunity that they have. He also said, I've learned so much over the past 2 years working with all these people. I know more how to build now than ever, and I really haven't lost anything. He said, I think I'm at a net gain, and I still get to work right beside all of these people every day. So please, watch this short video with me.
Daniel's superpower is making everyone at every moment feel like their best self. It's so hard to find someone that genuinely cares about people like Daniel does.
And I don't know if I know many agents who care more about other people than Daniel Benz.
Daniel Benz, he's truly got one of the best characters out of anyone that I've came to know in my life.
He just knows how to connect people, and it's built a lot of trust between him and the people that he serves.
I think Daniel deserves this award primarily just because he's one of the very few people in the region that I can confidently say has touched the lives of every person in some way in the region.
And as he's grown his sweet family, and he has continued also to build a massive book of business and continues to put others first every single day. And I think that's really what servant leadership is all about, and what this award is all about as well.
It just exudes what Christopher was to this team. Those are big shoes to fill, and I think that Daniel has done a great job of just mirroring everything Christopher was.
I'm so grateful for you and all you do for this team. And with that, I am so excited for you to receive this award. And I love you, buddy.
Joanna, there's something I need you to do.